to the channel. So we're going to start doing a few little reviews on the channel. I've got some catapults here from SNIPERSLING, and as you can see, take a look. It's called the SNIPERSLING S-Airship. Now it's very light. It's only 68 gram in weight, empty without the bands. It's a clip frame, so just undo these little bolts here and insert your bands, so it's easy enough to set up. Fork width on this is 85mm. Now I'm used to shooting 100, but I'm going to show you. I'm not going to be able to use this how I'd normally set up my anchor point and reference point, but I want to show you how to use it, how to tune it in a little bit. So we'll go through that in a minute. The total length of this is 117mm, top to bottom to the forks. Fork tips are 22mm, so you can get a nice thick band, and anything like 20mm, 22mm bands tapered down or whatever, straights will fit in there nice. Now it has got a little storage compartment underneath, so you unscrew this bottom end, and then in there you can put ammo, some bands, some chocolate, some ganja if you want, and then your little cap just goes back on. But if you want to store it, you won't be able to put a lot of ammo in there, but you'll be able to put a spare band set in there. Like I said, it's very, very light, comfortable frame. So because of the fork gap is 85 and I'm used to shooting 100, everything that's set up for me at 100, and you try and remember this. So everything, if you're used to shooting a certain frame, when you change frames, this will change. So you need to work out what it is, and I'll show you the easiest way to do that. I don't recommend changing your frames too much, but if you do, or your mate says, oh, give us a few shots of that, or you're having a few shots of his, or you're buying a one because you like it but you can't shoot it. I've often done it before where I bought a frame, gone to shoot it, it's not, I've been not worth a carrot, and you think, whatever's up with me, and then it's not you, it's the frame, because the gap of the fork gap's different. This will change, so everything that you're used to goes out the window. So we'll show you quickly how to change that, and we'll have a few shots of it and see what we reckon. I'll give me honest opinion. We've got 3 frames from SNIPERSLING that we're going to review, some nice little frames. So we'll start with this one, we'll do another one whenever, we'll do the next 2, and then we've got some night vision that I want to do a review on, what we've been promising someone, so we'll get that sorted and try getting a bit more active, so no worries. Right, let's show you what we're doing over here. So what we plan on doing, if you get yourself a bit of a board like this, use cardboard. This is a piece of insulation board, but put this roughly about 10 meters, and then we're going to put a target in the middle. I'll see if I can find a sticker, or if not I'll have to draw on it. And you want your target in the middle, and then we're going to have a few shots, and we're going to just see where the shots are going. So let me quickly put a target on this for you, and then we'll start seeing where the shots are going. What, me with me mic? Put me on TV, lad. Right, I have a little sticker. Kieran's catapult bands. So cheers, Kieran. Right, just bang it somewhere centre. Make sure it's safe behind. I've got logs behind here, and I've got a big wall behind here and a hedge, so it's perfectly safe behind. Make sure your backdrop's safe. So yeah, that's what we're going to be aiming for. And firstly, I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to shoot how I would normally shoot and just see how much I am out. Right, so I'm about 10 meters away, roughly. So I'm going to be using 8mm. Probably got about 15 shots here, 10-15 shots. So I'm going to keep everything the same as what I normally would do and just see where the first 2 or 3 go. So everything's going to be the same. The anchor point, the reference point, which is going to be the corner of there. That's what I'm going to put on the target. This is normally here, so that's where it's going to stay. And I'm going to have 3 or 4 shots just to see where they're going, and then we'll go down and have a look. And obviously if the ball's going too high, so if I'm trying to aim at that stick and the ball's too high, then I need to bring this up to bring the shot down. If it's too low, I bring it down to bring the shot up. So we'll zoom in now and we shall have a look. Right, first couple of shots, focused in, see where this goes. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to shoot normal, to what I would do. That first one went in quite high. We'll put one more in. You see, these are fresh bands on here as well, so might expect one to be a bit of a flyer to start with till the bands warm up. But I can tell you what, these are in and around that area straight away. Quite impressed with. So there isn't going to be a need for a lot of change. Right, let's go and have a look at that. Have a look. So the first shot came in here, and then we had these shots coming in and around that circle, so I don't think I'm going to need to change much at all. Height looks alright, so we're going to forget that one, it's a bit of a fly, but the height looks alright on it. It's a nice frame to shoot, a very nice frame to shoot, pretty impressed with it already. So we'll have a few shots with it in a minute on here, and then we'll put the spinner up and have a few shots on the spinner. But from the look of that bunch in there, I'm not far out at all, so I ain't going to be fussed about that. I think once the bands wear in, we should be pretty much accurate, so we'll have a few more with that. Let's use the fat belly. Right, I'm happy enough with that grouping. Let me take that board away and I'll put a spinner up. 2 minutes. Junior down there having a few shots, getting his eye in, using a little imp from Wash Slingshots. Nice little frame there. I think he's definitely going to be my shooting buddy. Got a good form on him as well. He's loved. So I've got that full of lead ammo at the minute, and it still doesn't feel that heavy. Probably a bit better really, with a bit more weight in it. But obviously, like I said, you could put some spare set of bands in there, or I've just got a couple of little lead shots. If I was out hunting and took this frame, I'd probably leave the lead shots, and there's room in there for a band set as well. But leave the little lead shots in it. You're never going to get more than 3 or 4 opportunities really if you're out for a little short time. So if you can manage to have 3 or 4 shots at something, you're happy. So you probably get 10 or 15 little baby beans in there. You'll probably get 20, 30 8mm in there. So you can put plenty of ammo in there to have a few shots while you're out. Try and get a bit of game, or if you just want a little plink about without having anything jingling in your pockets, it's all compactly in one. Great design. I think it's really good design, personally. I think they've done a good job there at SNIPERSLING, and I'd like to see some more of these done. Even some like plastic types you'll be able to use. Oh, it will come undone as well, so it'll even unscrew from there to make it even more pocketable. So what's that? It's like a little gas canister for a gun, isn't it? Time you unscrewed it. I doubt you'd be able to shoot it like that. There's not much to grip to, but just makes it easier in your pocket, definitely. Good little frame, cracking frame. For the money that what it is, I think it's under 60 quid. So for that kind of money, you can't go wrong, can you? Better jump than that. That'd fit a little child's hand, adult's hand. Real comfortable. Very impressed. So we'll see how she compares to the others, but it's I've never had to change it a lot from how I was shooting. Nice little frame. So a little bit of a closer look at that. Quite slim on the top. Comfortable in your hand. That fits straight into your hand. Very ergonomic. Got a nice little logo down there. Logo in here. That's where you undo these bolts, put the clips in, put your bands in, undo the clips, put your bands in. Lovely little frame. There's all sorts of things you could put in this. So even if you just wanted to put, you could put a bit of tinder in it, your ammo, your band sets and pouches. Ferro rod could go in there. If you want to make a little fire while you was out. To be honest, very good all-round frame for a little bushcrafter who likes to have a day out and a bit of fire, a bit of cooking. And put all sorts of little bits in here. You could even put a little few fishing hooks, anything, couldn't you? Put a bit of money in it, anything you wanted, it's safe in there, isn't it? It's very smooth, very smooth. And it's extremely comfortable. It'll come with a little pouch so you don't scratch it. Finish on that for a low budget frame for under £60 English. I think it works out about 54 English pounds, something like that.